Okay, so you know how you see those real life YouTube reacts? Well, with me, I'm gonna try something a little different. That's not the usual like real life reactions. I'm going to do something that isn't seen regularly or usually. So yeah, let's get started. I'll meet you on the next slide. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome to my first video. Well, second video, but this is my first reaction video. And on this video, I'll be recording to Corpse Husband's latest animated horror stories. I believe this one he told before, but this is like an animated form. And it's by, it's by Axeman, Mr. Dreams and Dark Sonium, Romex, Mr. Creepypasta. I don't know, okay, so the animator is Axeman, but I'm assuming the rest of the people are just collaborators, I think. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm a bit giddy because this is my first reaction video. Usually you see someone who is a real life person. You don't normally see someone who's in animated form. So again, I hope this is okay with everyone and that it doesn't offend anyone out there. Sure, it might to some people, but I don't know. I just want to do something different, put my works out there. Because I'm just a one-person animator. But yeah, without further ado, let's get going with this. The strangest 911 call I've ever received. What?
Pretty often would get a call about a home invader, usually towards the end of the day when people go to bed, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, give or take. The culprit always turned out to be this old lady named Lita O'Malley, long departed with her marbles. She was pretty helpless, always complacent, even though she had no idea where she was half the time. But when it was time for bed, she would somehow break out and always head to the house claiming it was hers. Pretty funny because when she was admitted that was her house, makes you think how much a home really means to somebody. I guess I wouldn't know. I move a lot.
What's your emergency?
Usually, most calls are just bumps in the night. Old ladies are pretty superstitious and jumpy. We do get them a lot, but when we hear it's a 24-year-old woman named Carol, things kind of take a turn.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry for the interruption there. I'm sorry. I also apologize if you hear the background noise. Just I have one dog here, and he likes to roam around and just overall being noisy. But let's get back into it. Oh, sometimes I'll go back like 10 seconds before. If that would happen if I'm not if my attention span isn't there. And I'll try my best to give my full attention, especially to Corpse, because this is like a good comeback for the and narration stories like he used to do before he released music and start playing games with his friends. So this is nice. This is something that's very nice to longtime fans who've been watching his content since the very beginning. That's something I probably should have said at the beginning, but again, this is my first reaction video, so hopefully it'll get better along the line.
Late at night, living by herself, sometimes these things just turn out to be paranoia. Things go bump in the night. It's the usual story.
Is there anyone you'd know who would try to break into your house at this hour?
No.
No ex-boyfriend, crazy drugged-out brothers, angry coworkers? Nothing like that?
I don't think so.
What's wrong with her eye? That's a sign of someone who's not fully there or scared beyond their minds. What the heck? Oh goodness.
No, can't be.
What are you doing? There's nothing in there. Get your shit together, Clark.
Oh dear, I think he's hallucinating. I believe he's hallucinating.
You're all set, girl. My suggestion is to keep your doors locked, your windows locked. It's probably a pipe or something. Your house looks pretty old.
Animators did a really good job on this. I like the mix of the 3D and 2D.
Unit 253.
This is Unit 253.
Please investigate a possible home invasion on address 56 Oak Street.
10-4. Show us en route.
We were somewhat surprised when we got another call from her the very next day. We drive down there and search the house again.
Oh boy. But then you have angry house. Oh goodness.
We find nothing. Again. Problem is, the house seems different this time. Almost as if there were some subtle detail that made it a separate place from the one we were in yesterday.
Look, we're still not seeing anything. Again, if there is anyone you know who might be...
I recorded him.
Oh. Oh my gosh. This just keeps getting better and better. I love the switch here. So cool.
What do you think about our new friend here?
First, I thought he was paranoid, but then I think about it. 24 years old, owner of a decent house. I mean, you don't just own a house by yourself at that age. Not in this economy. I mean, poor bastard doesn't even have a job.
You're saying she's got some hidden stash of money in there?
She? No, that's what the banks are for.
Our friend is withholding information.
Drugs, jewelry, hell, for all I know, it could be rare fucking baseball cards.
I don't know.
Between yesterday and today, that house has clearly been reorganized. Intruder probably knew where to look and the caller knew it, so he reorganized the house to throw him off.
Yeah, I did notice that. The whole layout seems different. Huh. Over there.
I like that he was voicing the character too. That just makes everything better. Obviously, she is not human.
Beck and I must have had the same look on our faces. What the fuck? We can see the lights flicking on and off, but we're not sure what that's supposed to mean. Was she trying to get our attention? We get a call from dispatch a few moments later. They're telling us that Carol has called 911 again.
Please!
Carol, it's us. We got your call.
Carol? Who the fuck?
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this.
There's rooms here that shouldn't be.
What the hell are you talking about?
The house is waking up. We want you, Clark. We want you to come home.
Did you find him? He might be in the basement.
Why don't you go check?
What in the hell? Dispatch, I'm in some sort of jackpot here. I need backup.
Request for backup has been denied.
I don't understand.
You are right where you need to be, Clark. You are...
Who is this?
This house is reminding me of Red Rose Relief.
Where are you? Beck?
It makes me wonder how a man can carry on into his life without a place to call home. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, without a home, where can a man place his stuff? How can he establish a value? A man needs a home. A place where he can know where his heart is.
You're full of shit. Stop talking.
This is like some Silent Hill stuff here.
Don't tell me that rundown apartment is the very foundation to which you may write the legend that is your life. Nah. That suits simple people. You're not simple, are you, Clark?
Make this bullshit stop.
We don't think so. From the home, a man can decide what must be done, officer. He can reckon his next move. Wouldn't you find that hard to argue? We certainly were very
Where did you go?
We're leaving.
Yeah. Good call.
The SRT that's sent in isn't anyone me or Beck have ever seen or worked with, which was really odd. But more importantly, no ambulances or fire trucks are dispatched. SWAT members are carrying multiple stretchers outside and loading them into their truck.
Oh, yes.
Something is horribly wrong here.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, Special Agent Terrence Doppler, head investigator here. I was hoping I could ask you a couple of questions about your tour through this, place.
What's your outfit?
A department well above your pay grade. We'll leave it at that. Now, it's very important you answer my questions. For instance, concerning this house, do you remember how many doors it had?
I don't remember.
This situation was too tense.
The owner of the household, what did they look like to you? Can you describe them?
A person. Legs, arms, eyes. Who are you? I'm phoning the chief.
We know you saw something tonight. Something that makes no sense. We're assigned with the task to, deal with such things.
You can't be serious.
We don't play games, Officer Clark. Describe the owner of the house to us, to the best of your ability.
She was a young, like 20s, brown hair,
She?
blue eyes, thin. She seemed like she didn't
That's
know
a
where
new
she...
one. By chance, was her name Cheryl? Maybe a Carol?
That was the boss I was talking to. He told us to get out of here. No questions asked. We just do as he says and go.
But
I got everything I need. It would be ill-advised to dwell on tonight. We have this situation well in hand. Why don't you just go home and sleep it off? Oh, and Clark, we'll be seeing you around.
what the hell
yeah?
is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Jack is fucking crazy, dude.
What are you talking about? Who the hell's Jack?
What the hell are you talking about? Jack, the dude that owned the house.
It was a lady named Carol. How did you forget
Did you
already?
find him? I reported him. He might be in the basement. Why don't you go check?
Oh, gosh.
The next day, me and Beck were separated. I was given my own car and Beck was assigned a new partner. I don't know what to make of it all. I really don't. To be honest, after last night, I don't know what to make of anything. Not anymore. You tell me that it was all in my head, and I'll ask you to account for those agents. No.
Officer Clark.
This is 2/5. Officer Clark.
Investigate a possible invasion on address 56 Oak Street.
10-4. Show me en route.
Alright, corpse. That was so good. That was such a treat. If there's anything else at the end. That was so good. Oh. Darn ads. Alright, so that was the strangest 911 call I've ever received. That was so good. I didn't expect to have it like 2D and 3D. Also, like hearing Corpse narrate stories. I know he's not coming back to narrating horror stories anytime soon because of his condition, his health condition, and moving on to other things. But this was so good. This was such a treat that I can't stop smiling about. Oh, good job, Axeman, and good job to everyone, including Corpse. Everybody did a great job with this video and the story. Like, that was so creepy. Like, it reminds me of the Rose, I can't remember if it's Rose Red or Red Rose House. If you haven't seen that movie, I would recommend it. It's pretty good. It's a house that has like many rooms, and it's a true story. I mean, actually, I think it was inspired by there's a house like the one with Red Rose that inspired a Red Rose or Rose Red. I can't remember either one. Oh, good memory. But yeah, so that was, I'll link the video in the description below, and if you haven't yet, give Corpse a follow on both of his YouTubes. There's Corpse Husband and Corpse 2 with just the number 2, not the writing. And if you haven't yet, go follow him on his social medias too. He's a pretty chill dude, and I don't know, like, I really like his content, especially his music. And it's okay if you don't. You don't have to like his music or his narration, but please do not go hate on the guy. He doesn't deserve any of this. And as far as I know, as far as I've been following him, he hasn't done anything wrong. But yeah, that's enough of me blabbing about Corpse. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was actually fun to make, and if it doesn't take me too long to animate, I'll probably make another video very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.